NHL, but I also like coffee and hockey. Oh, welcome to the Pocket Dimension Live. It is a snack attack brought to you by Project Rollplay. I can talk. Rollray and Tabletop Phoenix.
Tabletop Phoenix, roll that beautiful bean for that job.
It's the Pocket Dimension Live. I swear I'm not drunk, but I am Fitz.
Nice. Sorry, you threw me for a loop. And I am Matt, but I am Wednesday.
And I am AK, and I make no promises.
Ooh.
I'm drunk on life, and I'm high on speed. I'm Evan.
Methamphetamines.
Snack time.
TTP. So first of all,
Yes.
thank you to our resident Phoenix, Tabletop Phoenix Paladin of this Pocket Dimension, who sent us an immense amount of Canadian snacks.
Oh my God.
Veritable smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord snack. So please check out Project Rollplay. Because, oh my gosh, we are very thankful. I told the others already, I wore my Herb shirt because not only are we about to get snacky, but I felt like we're going to get like sodium and chocolate sweats, so I needed the ventilation.
And those of y'all, if you know, I'm sporting my brand new Myers Cheese Castle merch that I just picked up last week. I'm so happy finally.
Dang, if we're doing show and tell, guess what I brought to
What
the
did you
party?
bring?
It's hard, but
A
Canadian
You brought to show
tuxedo.
your
you
junk.
brought a Canadian tuxedo.
Denim.
We love that for you.
I thought you were like, hey, check out my. Look what I brought.
Look what I brought. A penis.
Oh, Drew. Drew's
Wow.
a perfect accent on Myers, the Myers Cheese Castle in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Right across the highway.
Right across the highway.
Everybody, before we start getting crazy with the snackos, I wanted to remember to ask everybody in the chat to weigh in on what their favorite like gaming snack is, because we're going to be eating a lot, and we're going to be talking Dungeons and Dragons and TTRPGs, because that's what we do. So let's combine those two, and y'all let us know what is your favorite snacko in the chat.
May I add? You get bonus points if you have snacks that are like local snacks to you, like we're about to try right now. And that could be a beverage or not. You know, like what's the Ale 8-1 or in Maine? What's that Maine soda they have that's orange and weird, kind of gross?
Oh, Moxie.
Or cheer wine.
Yeah.
Or cheer
wine, delicious beverage from the Carolinas. So
Carolina.
So make it local or whatever you want.
Are you local?
Are you
local? Are you local?
Are you loco? Or you could start a fight about
Four
what is
Loko.
Four Locos right here.
Who's here today?
You know who is here today?
okay.
One of our brand new, what is it? Pocket watches.
Pocket watches.
Pocket watches. So in our Discord,
Two of
if
them.
you're
Both
not
of them
in
are
there,
there.
are both? Is Mike here?
They're
too?
both here.
Mike's, hey. So we just hit 300 members in our Discord, and we now have 2 moderators, aka Pocket Watches. So hello, Jax. Hello, Mike. If you join our Discord, you will get to meet
They
them.
are drunk with power, is what they are.
Yes.
They
Most
can now
assuredly.
kick and ban and time out people. So
I'm going to be first to
Watch
go.
I kind of
Yeah, right.
expected that this morning. I was getting feisty. And I was like, what if one of the new mods put me in timeout for my feistiness?
It could easily happen.
It could.
It'll be me.
It will.
It'll be me.
But Jax did have to use her power for a channel crisis first thing this morning already, and move things along into. We were arguing in the hot pocket dimension, and everybody knows you need to argue in the hot topics dimension.
Right.
I didn't know that. Actually.
Well, I will say that is
Wait a
tough
minute.
because for a TTRPG centric cluster of pocket dimensions, honestly, our hot pocket dimension is the spiciest and the most active of the threads on our Discord channel.
Oops, I didn't mean to highlight Nightbot. I meant to highlight Jax. Evan, you're on notice.
Ooh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So strong.
Wow.
I mean,
the Hive has immunity. I'm posting this here right now just to make sure everybody sees
Plot
this.
armor?
Sees a nose.
Yeah, plot armor.
Plot armor.
Okay.
We've got OWA. Sorry to hear about a glucose thing. I totally get it. I probably have one too. Drew, of course, who's going to help me with my portable battery.
Noise.
Fire Drake. We're super honored to have Poppy Eats today.
Hey, Poppy
Who is
Eats.
a YouTube phenom
Sensation.
who does, in fact, eat snacks. For
Right now, he is known as
These eats are for you, Poppy.
These
the
treats are for
chicken
you.
he's the chicken Caesar wrap king of Charlotte right now. About to bust into the pizza and he's literally getting he walks into places in Charlotte, people like, it's chicken Caesar wrap guy.
But his recommendation, I'm already liking his recommendation though for
the Nerds clusters.
games. Yeah, the nerd gummy clusters. Is that anything like the nerd rope? Do you guys remember nerd rope?
Yeah.
Nope.
Never tried
They're
it.
real good. It's super duper sweet.
I wasn't aware there were other style of nerds other than little
So many nerds,
nugget
Vince.
clusters.
There's so many nerds.
I mean, okay.
We do want to welcome Mrs. Tabletop Phoenix, aka Steph.
Nice.
Has joined us as well,
Thank
since she
you,
was a
Steph.
co-conspirator in packing and shipping
Such an
delicious
honor.
packs.
Such an honor.
The big question was who was going to get the diaper box, and I
Matt.
believe Matt won that contest. So also,
Let me show you though. This is a terrifying baby. I don't know if this is what Canadian babies look like. I hope not.
Canadian bacon.
well. Oh no! Well, congratulations to TP and Steph on your incoming Canadian baby.
No, not that. But seriously, this is not a real
Yours will
human.
be way
This is
cuter
adult.
than that one.
Yeah, your little human is going to be
much.
adorable.
It looks a little bit dead.
I'm scared.
It might be a baby doll. It might be a baby doll.
I think
that they
it looks like a baby doll.
Like the arms are unnatural. It's like it landed there.
Yeah.
And
Hey, Canadians, don't drop your babies, okay?
oh god.
Don't drop me, babies.
Moving on.
Moving
Yeah.
on.
We should go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and give a congratulatory shout out to TPKed
Yes.
for their oncoming.
Congratulations to the
incoming
Phoenixes.
babies.
Yes.
We love y'all.
Phoenixes.
For your baby phoenix.
May you rise again and again.
Soon to
and again.
age. Well, Evan, you are our snack. I'm trying to move this along here. You are our snack captain.
It's on fire today. Jeez.
That's me. I'm the snack captain.
Lead your troops into battle.
Okay, troops. I'm going to rally the troops here.
Yes.
So yeah,
cared for.
once upon a time, I worked in a wine store, like you do. I learned one simple rule about tastings. In case you guys don't know this rule, you typically go from mild tasting to strong tasting, because if you start strong, then you can't taste the mild stuff. Of course. Okay. And that goes for wine, goes for cheese, goes for. So we're going to attempt to follow those same rules here. And we're going to start. We have a mix of salty and savory and sweet snacks. Yeah. So I think we said we're going to start with the hickory sticks, right? Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
I
Hickory
promised that I wouldn't do the TikTok thing where we have to tap on everything with our nails. We won't do that.
No.
For
And
this.
we're all gonna be mindful about crunching on the mic.
Yes.
We'll mute. If you guys feel free to call us out if you're wanting to murder someone.
Yeah, tell us if we're giving anybody, because we're a neurospicy gang. We collect a lot of neurospicy folks, so let us know if we're having any triggering sensory stuff as we're tasting.
Now, we had these growing up, and we called them matchsticks. Did
Yeah.
anybody else have those?
I know.
Little potato guys. I loved these as a kid. I love to dip them in ketchup and mustard and other sauces.
And mayonnaise. Oh yeah.
Never mayonnaise.
Totally
no.
with you. What? Have you ever had fries with ketchup?
I don't love mayonnaise. Mayonnaise goes in, not on. So I like the taste profile of mayonnaise alone doesn't do it for me.
But if you mix it with ketchup,
totally fine. So great.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna mute myself.
So I'm gonna wait until they start chewing. But the first topic of conversation is I want to know how GaryCon went for you two.
You're gonna wait until we start chewing? Is that
Well,
what
I've now finished. I've finished my bite of. These have a flavor. They're like barbecue flavored. These aren't just straight potato.
I know.
I guess that's the hickory part. Julien de la Hickory.
It surprised me too.
Yeah.
AK.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that. I just thought hickory was just a colorful way to describe the shape of the stick. But no,
That's
it's
a tasty.
I love these.
Yeah,
better than
tasty.
matchsticks.
Julien allergique.
You know, I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna have
with,
another bite.
I feel like this is like an 8 out of 10 on the goblin scale for me. Because I do want to try them with like ketchup or like a aioli. Trigger warning.
Would be so good with these. I'm gonna give these a +5 to their performance check. They're rolling high.
They
are mighty tasty.
No.
If I was rolling dice and this was at the table next to me, my hand would just be in this bag like unconsciously all night.
These will appear at the next castle birthday.
You know what? The only downside of these is I can tell that I would just without thinking eat this entire bag.
Yep, 1000%. GaryCon. Matt and I did not stress ourselves out at this con. It was very un-Allison, where I normally am. I'm the gremlin, and they're like, "We gotta go. We gotta do everything. We gotta play all the games. Oh my god, we need 19 sessions a day." Blah, blah, blah. No, we did 1 or 2 sessions a day, and it was perfect and lovely. We played with the Gooey Cube folks on the first day, which is a 5e. They're a publisher that does some fantastic supplements to 5e. And I played something called a spell dancer, which had some pretty interesting capabilities once I started my spell dance. Then we went to their booth and spent way too much time with them. Loved them. Want to be their best friends. So shout out to the Gooey Cube folks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here's the Gooey Cubes if you haven't seen it.
Oh man.
We will be running some one-shots in the very near future with some Gooey Cube source material.
And we got sold. We faced off. Yeah, we faced off with a true master of sales. Did you already say that we had to sing with the
Didn't say that
owner?
yet. Nope. Twice. Yep. Yeah.
You had to sing twice.
Twice.
Sing
At their
twice.
booth, they kept like starting these rousing songs.
Sea shanties.
Very shanty.
You said had to, as if you didn't want to.
They were
Let's
staring
be
us
honest
down,
here.
and we
You
were pretty sure we'd
wanted
be
to.
locked in the dungeon if we didn't sing. Is how we felt.
Wow.
But you
It was a little-
liked it.
Well, yes, but it was also awkward. It was like,
But they didn't ask for your
Delightful.
singing consent.
There was no consent. No, it was you're gonna sing now.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
follow me.
I don't know that I would have enjoyed that.
Yeah,
it was
pretty
look.
fun.
So the really beautiful story is Mike, who's probably one of the CEOs or head of thing, and his dad. His dad loved D&D. Mike grew up playing D&D. Throughout his entire life, and his dad had just like they basically had a campaign that lasted for an eternity, and much like it reminded me of Evan and my stepdad, who was a playwright, and we begged him every freaking year, dude, you've got to write this play of all of your funny stories. Similarly, Mike said, Dad, come on, man, we've got to write this stuff down. And they did, and that was Gooey Cube, and it is the story of the Weirded World and all that. Just such a great story, and
they
just
were there
family
full
things.
force.
Awesome.
They
Everybody
like
was
this
there.
like lime green chartreuse color is their like Gooey Cube. It's what you think of, I guess, and. They were out there at tables running a ton of sessions, not to be trifled with. Those Gooey. So we had a great. That was our opening one shot was Gooey Cube. The next day we played some Dragonbane, which was like
you were supposed to tell me that this was awful. You hated it,
right? We drug ourselves out of bed every day and took the long road to
Specifically,
Wisconsin, stopping by the
Dragonbane?
Cheese Castle not once but twice. Dragonbane was the one that Matt was looking most forward to that I knew the very least about. And
it's
which I know nothing
I'm
about.
Sorry, it's just
I don't even know what it is.
it's free league, so need we say more?
Yeah, I can tell you a little primer for. Yeah, so Dragonbane, I cannot speak.
Wait. Hang on.
Wait.
Before you jump into that.
Next.
Yes.
And also, I want to clarify, Drew, I'm backing up a little bit. Drew asked a very important question, which was, what is the goblin scale? Like, how much do you want to gobble or how feral they make you? And the answer to that question is yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And the scale goes to 5? Is it 1 to 5?
Well, I did out of 10, but we could do 5. We could do 5.
You did 10? Okay.
I did, yeah. Look at this.
5 gobbles? 10 gobbles?
10 gobbles.
Okay.
Poppy's going to be very happy.
Yeah, Poppy's going to be very happy with these.
Now, Lay's is a brand that is available in the States. Yeah. You guys may recognize it. But I don't know that the ketchup flavor is. Now, we've already established, ketchup on chips or hickory sticks or matchsticks is a thumbs up for Matt and everybody here.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, I will. While everybody's opening and taking their first.
Just right out the woohoo!
So fun story about little me, baby me. Whenever wow, that is quite strong. I used to use French fries as a ketchup delivery system as a child. Like I would not eat the fry; I would just eat the ketchup.
I mean, I ate the fry too, but yeah, I order things as a way to get more sauce into my mouth. Just the end.
Oh man. That's a tasty treat.
You know what this makes me think of? Being like...
I was not expecting that.
No.
12 years old, going to putt-putt. If you're in Canada or anywhere, I don't think putt-putt exists anymore. But, miniature golf.
Yeah.
Maybe in Charlotte, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad. If it does, I'm glad. It has video games and pinball and whatever. But you can get a hot dog. And this like tastes like the putt-putt hot dog, which I guess just tasted like ketchup to me.
Yeah, tangy, but it's like a little bit more vinegary, and I like that a lot. It's almost like a salt and vinegar chip with tomato.
Oh yeah,
Real good. Is 5 out of 5 gobbling.
I'm gobbling these right up.
Yep.
Like, This is
not going to make it to the end of today.
Well, now I could see a world where you get halfway through the bag and you're like, okay, now this is on the sweeter side of chips. And I'm ready for like something really acidic to balance it out. But that is GD delicious.
That is the delight.
Yeah. I mean, I like a strong chip flavor. I like a real strong chip flavor.
Like a jalapeno chip or a
jalapeno my favorite for sure. Salt and vinegar is pretty good. If you get a nice sour cream.
Aren't you allergic to jalapeno though?
Yes, I am, and they are my favorite.
I am a spicy dill pickle chip is my like number one chip. That's the best, followed closely by salt and vinegar.
Pickle chip. Didn't we share a pickle chip recently? Okay,
we did. We shared some pickle chips when I was down in the ATL. I love, especially, but if there's spicy pickle chips, like that's it for me. Game over. Yeah.
You know how they say your taste buds like cycle every so often?
Yeah.
Yes.
My entire life, I've never been a pickle person until about a week ago. Suddenly, I was like, I desire them and I want them, and I now love pickles. This is a brand new thing for me. So everybody, I need pickle recommendations because I am entering a whole new pickle universe.
Griots. Get you some griots.
Yeah, griots are very good. Okay. That's like a New York style pickle. Very satisfying. Are you open to things that are pickled that are not cucumbers?
Yeah. In fact, just speaking of which, just today, I got Herb a Blue Sky account, and I had Herb send a butterfly fart out talking about how she's going to be pickling some strawberries and carrots today.
Because
apparently pickled strawberry is great.
I would drink the crap out of a pickle juice margarita.
I would absolutely do so too.
Every day. That sounds amazing.
That's going on our list. That's going on our list, my friend Kyle.
And you could pair that with a pickle and peanut butter sandwich.
I will try it now.
I've got something.
Oh, how do we say this word? Now I'm doubting myself. Is it griot or grillo?
Griot. I have no idea.
If it's
do
Italian,
not send me
grillo.
unsolicited pickles.
It is good. Yeah, I've got something though.
No.
Go for it, brother.
So our friend Matt, who's on tour with a show, sends us all kinds of weird things. And we had pickle cotton candy.
Yes.
How is that possible?
It was so good.
It's really good.
What?
It's not overwhelmingly pickle. It's cotton candy. It's sweet, but it is really shockingly
so good.
Wow.
I wasn't. I was ready to like ooh it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Listen,
No.
Evan has been teasing me, Arcane X Affinity, with a pickle and peanut butter sandwich for a while, and I still have yet to try one. And I will.
You knew to.
I will not have one until I am in Evan's presence. Like it will not happen without Evan. But
It's especially nice with like crinkle cut fries, or maybe even tater tots.
Ooh.
But
what about ketchup chips? Our new favorite chip.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Gotta try it with
100%.
Actually, pickle would be good with this.
Oh man, I'm so. I
I
didn't
think
realize you
Steph
weren't
is
on
right.
the pickle. I didn't realize you weren't on the pickle train, and I'm so happy to have you, Fitzy.
I'm willing and able to hop on board. I think Steph is right though, because she said I can sense everyone here is definitely pregnant, even the men.
Yeah,
man.
That's how we're just that potent.
We're just
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
potent. Should we try these cheesies while you guys talk about Dragonbane?
Yeah.
Because I do want to hear about Dragonbane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving on.
So I'm very curious if these are going to taste like Cheetos.
Cheesy pigs. I'm
Which,
hoping they taste like
full
Cheetos.
disclosure, I've never liked Cheetos, so this is I'm branching out here.
Ooh.
I do not like cheesy poofs or cheesy balls, but I do like Cheetos. They have to be the small and crunchy, not the big and airy. And this
Like
is a
the
hill I will die
toes,
on.
not the balls.
Yeah,
See,
I don't
I'm
like
not
the
a fan
balls.
of any of the spectrum of the
Okay.
cheese, except I like Cartman. So I'm hoping that my love for Cartman will
Cheese pigs.
cheese pigs. Well, stress to this.
Yeah, so these look like they're going to be a win for me because they are the small and crunchy kind and not the big poofy kind.
And
Miss
they
me with
are
your
from
poofs.
Stranger Things.
And they are from
That's right.
Yeah, they are from Stranger Things.
Hawkins,
So
Indiana, Canada. Now, brother, we promised not to talk
Okay.
over your Dragonbane story
fine.
this time. I'll go
No,
on mute.
yeah. So Dragonbane, I cannot speak the Scandinavian necessary to give the original translation, but Dragonbane is a kind of a reboot of a game of a Scandinavian version of Dungeons and Dragons that was built like not too long after D&D, maybe 5 to 10 years. And it was in a lot of ways that part of the world's D&D because of distribution and all kinds of issues that TSR was having. So it was huge for a long time. And it's very similar. It's a fantasy-based RPG, very, kind of stuff. But the biggest difference is you can play a mallard. You've always been able to play a mallard heritage, a duck, which is...
Oh, okay, yeah. Literally a duck thing.
Yeah,
let's
Matt played the
bring it
mallard.
back.
I said Matt played the mallard.
Nice.
And I played the mallard. The mallard. And it is... So interestingly enough, it does kind of have a little bit of an OSR vibe to it. Just a tiny bit, though. A little bit old school. And I would say that AK kind of hit it after we played, that it isn't chock-a-block full of every single option for every single subclass and every single everything. Yet, at least. Apparently Free League is going to do some supplements, which I can't wait to see. But it is on the simpler side. It's on the Shadow Dark side of options.
Yep.
But man alive, the mechanics are so clean. They are
Beautiful.
so beautiful.
Shite.
I mean, this is strong, but it's definitely one of my favorites.
Ooh.
I was just like, whoa.
Yep.
Okay, let's
That makes
do
so
the
much
Daggerheart
sense.
test.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I need to speak directly to Fitz for a moment because I feel like Fitz will understand this more than Matt and Evan will. First of all, I need to these are insane and intense and I love them. There have been some requests for mouthfeel notes. These are harder and crunchier, but in a good way
Very
than
different.
Cheetos, and I love and cheesier. I want more of these in my life all the time.
Yeah, I was
They're
gonna say,
so
you know
good.
what? As far as mouthfeel goes, this is definitely better than a Cheeto or a
Cheeto.
cheese puff.
Perfect.
1000%.
But I will say, it just tastes to me like a cheesy sodium bomb. which is like it's a little too salty for me.
That's fair.
For me too. Yeah.
So for you, Fitz,
yeah,
the thing I had the only the character, yes, there's not enough depth, but I loved the game. Matt is right about everything. The mechanics are beautiful. It was so fun to play. I will happily play more and more and more and more of it. However,
okay,
it is an inverse dice system in that ones are good and 20s are bad.
Yeah.
And I had a really hard time with dice that I've worked very hard to spiritually balance and align with, to be rooting for them to roll a 1. Like that felt so bad in my soul. So I would have to have a very dedicated set of Dragonbane dice because I can't be, because a natural 20 is horrible. Everything goes wrong.
They call that a dragon, and a natural 1, they call that a demon. A nat 20 is a demon, and a nat 1 is a dragon.
I love that.
The game is called Dragons.
Dragonbane.
And so you have a difficulty score, and so you're trying to roll under it. So the higher your difficulty, so like if you're really good at something, your difficulty score might be like a 14 or a 15. So you're probably going to roll under it. Whereas if you're really bad at something, it may only be like a 3 or a 4.
Right.
And you're probably going to, and so that's how that works. But like, man alive, I was sweating the whole time. Like I can't keep doing this to my dice, man.
Well, I am also a dice goblin. We all know this. However, I am also a druid, and there is a true neutral aspect of me in many ways, and I feel that way about my dice because I don't like using my sets that I know generally roll well or generally roll poorly. I like having dice that, to me, I feel like I get a nice equilibrium from. I would be happy to have the boom flip of the roll under system.
I think it's just important to know, and I didn't know, so I had taken dice that and I didn't roll a single nat 1, which is also like last night in our game with TTP, I rolled 2 natural 1s. So like, so
it's like
I loved it.
Bocce ball with dice.
Yeah,
it was
so you're trying to get
under. Yeah, I mean, there's other roll under systems too. Yeah.
What it does is it kind of allows you to not have to do math because your score is your score, and it also legitimizes the 3 to 4d6. That's your stat, right? Like you're actually using the stat. You're not using a number based on a modifier based on stat. And I love that.
Yes.
And there is no leveling. You it's more like video game based. I don't know if this is part of the original Draco Daemon but like it's more like a role computer game skill tree vibe, which is so fun. And so we of course don't know how that works yet. But so clean and the magic system was great. And it is low magic too. It's a low magic game. Rangers aren't magical. Druid.
That's what I played. Yep.
Yeah. There's a lot of classes that
are as it should be.
I
Unless you
loved
choose
it.
to be magical, right? Like you could maybe there's a multi-classing thing.
Right.
Well, I'm color me intrigued because I've been vocal about there's things about Daggerheart that I still like the armor and the damage and the thing. It's still I don't love that. I do not like that part, but everything else.
Yeah.
So I'm very you've piqued my interest.
Yeah.
Here's my rating of both. I'm going to say that Dragonbane is the Cheezies of TTRPGs, and Cheezies are the Dragonbane of snacks. And that I love them both a whole lot and more in my life.
A natural 1 for you.
Yeah.
TTP says that it sounds a little like Vampire with no levels of skill tree. Yes, but it is still a D20 game, which makes Evan happy. So it's...
I do love a D20.
Yeah, we had some good role playing and some good rolling, and that's like Vampire.
Combat was fast.
Yeah, Vampire at a con with people we didn't know got a little weird because it's
also not knowing the lore.
Exactly. Whereas like Dragonbane, we just dropped right into. Matt and I were with 4 people who did know each other, but like we all worked together well. And it was cool. I loved it. I'm super and free league. Free league.
Free league.
Did everyone get their vote in on Cheezies?
Yeah, I might go with like 2 goblin out of 5 just because I did enjoy the mouthfeel, but it just wasn't quite for me.
I do love the American version, Cheetos. I actually like Cheetos a lot. So it's just really the salt that, because you're right.
Very salty.
The taste is cheddar-er, real cheddar-er, and the mouthfeel is pretty great.
Yeah.
But
take my rating with a grain of salt because I don't like Cheetos.
Or a lot of salt.
Right.
Or a lot of salt.
Well,
or a lot of
as
salt.
another non-Cheeto person, I actually was very impressed with these.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I know there are crunchy Cheetos, but this was crunchier than I expected, even though it says crunchy on the bag. Mm-hmm. And so I liked that.
Yep.
So I was going to give it at least a 3 or a 4. I enjoyed it. I'd probably eat it, and I probably need to drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
But I do it.
Mouthfeel was a 5 out of 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I'll give it that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay. So first of all, I have a question, TTP. I think it's important to know where snacks come from sometimes, right? Like there's the snacks you can only get at a gas station. The snacks that you can only get at the what's the Tom Hortons? Is that the
Tim
place
Hortons?
in Canada?
Tim
Hortons. Hey, it's his brother Tom. No, I'm talking about Tom's place.
There's Tom's place. There's pies there, not donuts. Yeah. But still good coffee.
Sometimes or there's like Whole Foods. I get my snacks there. So there's your perception of what the snack is going to be depends on where it comes from. So I'm just curious to where these come from.
Mouthfeel wise. Oh, sorry.
Oh. No,
I was just going to say, so I love a kettle chip far more than a regular chip. If these were a kettle version, these would be like a 1,000,000 out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But as it, like, they're still quite, like, like a solid, like, 5 on flavor, 3.5 on mouthfeel. Just wanted to slide that in there.
These were 5 across the board for me, but a kettle chip version of this would be banging.
The kettle chip version would just be off the charts.
Well, we do have another chip now.
So is it time?
This is our final chip, actually.
Final chip.
Before we move into the sweet portion. This is all dressed, and I guess that is what that means in French.
All dressed, yeah.
We're getting
so this is like every flavor beans.
Ooh.
Breaking
now,
news.
how do you guys feel about a crinkle cut versus kettle versus regular?
Kettle, crinkle, regular. I will say wavy does not count. So I want like a ruffle style or miss me. Like the waves do nothing for me.
See, for me, I like to choose my chip texture based on the flavor.
Sure.
So like I think a sour cream and cheddar chip is better as like a ruffly wavy, but I think a jalapeno is better as a kettle.
I respect that.
And a barbecue is better as the regular, like, flaky potato chip.
Okay. I really like the like latticey ones. Like those are special. Okay.
A little surprising acidity on the end there.
Okay.
Really makes the palate lively. Dances on the tongue. Ew. Yeah. That's a lot of flavors going on there. It's a complex palette. It's truly completely dressed. It's not nude in any way.
But what does it mean? What is it dressed as? What is that?
I'm getting barbecue. I'm getting
a lot of barbecue sauce.
Vinegar, salt and vinegar.
Yes.
I'm getting French onion. I'm getting like all of those things.
Okay. So you're just saying like kind of like a grab bag of
TTP.
bags.
What do they mean by all dressed? Is that a Canadianism? Is that a colloquialism that us dirty Americans don't know about?
To me, taste a lot like these taste like these on steroids. These are very similar flavor profiles to me.
I challenge you to close your eyes and then just really like for a second, maybe even don't, another thing that you would do like if you're tasting wine is you kind of like let it aerate across the tongue. So your tongue is capable of tasting different. Your tongue tastes different things in different zones. So really just let the barbecue, let the vinegar and the salt and the French onion, like let it in there. Just see if you notice it. Let it go. I'm going to have one more. I would eat this. I mean, if I'm throwing dice and this is beside me.
This is the one for me. This is the one for me, you guys. This is a 10 out of 5. Full feral goblin. And also, I will say, I noticed because I was moving quite a bit. If we're in the sweat tracker at this point, I am getting sweats.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
I think
Are you
the
a DEF
Cheezies
CON?
could be over the edge. I am all sweaty.
DEFCON 2.
We have the cheese sweats instead of the meat sweats here.
Yeah, it's like a sodium mist
Snack sweats.
sweat.
Yeah.
Snack sweats.
Okay.
These, I'm just gonna. I like them. I'm not. These are my least favorite of everything we've tried so far.
Whoa. Okay.
I don't love barbecue potato chips. I think that they're pretty boring. I will never reach for barbecue. Like, I'll eat them if I'm given them. I will never pick them out. These, I did just close my eyes and I tasted the different zones. And again, I'm not saying that they're bad. I love like a cheddar sour cream or a sour cream and onion or a salty vin over a barbecue. And this reminds me, I'm sorry, Fitz. I'm sorry. Can we still be friends, please?
Look, I just
listen. I'll give you my all dressed, and you can give me your cheesies. This is how friendship works.
Exactly. That's
know?
exactly how friendship works. Yeah.
I maintain in every relationship you need somebody who likes pickles and somebody who doesn't, and somebody who likes olives and somebody who doesn't. Whoever is with me is gonna get all the olives. Like,
oh no! I just realized my friendships are gonna be imbalanced now because I used to be the pickle giver, and now I might want to keep
I don't
my
get your pickles anymore.
But what if there is a possibility now that something in the universe has just transformed Fitz into a pickle person? What if that happens to AK?
I'm down.
The olives, yeah.
I'm down.
Olives.
And we talked about that
happens.
actually in Hot Pocket. Everything that I like now that I previously didn't like, one day I just decided differently. I was like, I think I love tomatoes, and I did. You know, like
I can't
Your
wait.
body decides for you.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
Your body does not lie, AK.
Body's a wonderland.
You have to listen to your
my
somatic
hips don't
truth.
lie. My body does, though.
My hips don't lie. My body's a wonderland.
Okay. I think it's time to move into our sweet portion of this, right? I think
okay.
did we agree that?
Was that
this is-
before or after the candy?
Oh, we're going to go hard candy first. I think this is milder than the hard candy. But
Okay, we can do that. We can do
sorry,
the
I just-
maple.
I
Which
just
one
did
are
the thing.
we doing
AK.
maple?
Sorry. You know what?
do
No,
a
let's stick with Fitz's idea. I think we're going to go hard candy and then into cookies
Okay.
and chocolate.
Okay.
So which of these should we
While
go
we
with
do that,
first?
we have one more game to talk about.
I was
Matt
going to
and I
ask, what was the last game you guys played? 'Cause you said
Cyberpunk
3.
Red.
Oh, that's right.
Cyberpunk Red.
Which I went into fully blind. Okay, so what did we land on? Are we doing candy first?
Yeah.
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 Smarty
Okay, so is it-
or
Let's point something out. In Canada, they call these Smarties, which are chocolatey.
Oh.
And in America, we call what they call Rockets Smarties. However, these are Smarties on. Do y'all see how big these are?
These are
Smarties
huge.
are
These are like
usually
chunky dice of Smarties.
I mean, these are chunks.
Big, yeah.
So
You need a bigger Smartie when you're from Canada because you're, for your Viking blood.
that's right.
Because you're not going to accept some little wimpy old teensy
and
tiny
where did
Smartie.
do the Butter Tarts go with the cookies? Is that?
Oh, jeez.
I think so.
Yeah, Captain,
I think
help us.
Yeah. Let's start with the rocket. Everyone get a rocket.
Rocket.
Pop a
Take a
rocket.
sniff. Smells like sugar.
Smells like teen spirit.
So Cyberpunk Red.
Yeah.
What color are y'all going with? What color
I
did
went
you
red.
go with?
Yes,
I think
Cyberpunk
red
Red.
was on top.
I think I'm going to go for this blue is this purple.
Yeah.
Blurple.
Blurple.
I mean, the flavors are all the same, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, Matt's got 2 coins for this man, the River Sticks guy.
I love it. Whether it's called a Smartie or Rocket, I'm still there 100%.
I know. Halloween.
Love these.
Halloween was the only time.
Yeah.
Do you guys know anyone who purchases Smarties or Rockets when it's not Halloween?
No. I don't
Did
know.
you ever eat Smarties outside of Halloween ever in your life?
As a kid, I did. I really loved them and would that would be one of my gas station picks.
No, the only time I would have them is because at the roller skating rink they had the necklaces that were like the Smartie necklaces. So I'd get those because then you could just chew on them. I don't know if they were. They might have been like off-brand Smartie though.
Yeah.
I don't think they were really Smartie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't want my anything that I was like candy, like either melting on my sweaty body or putting it my my body sweat candy into my mouth. I didn't want either of those things.
Now whose body is Wonderland? Apparently Seth smoked his. Hey, sweetie, let me put up my cigar.
I love them.
These feel
TTP,
milder.
I would be if I moved to Canada, which I would
love
eat
to these.
Do, I would be the second person in Canada that liked rockets.
I could be misremembering. I remember Smarties having a little bit more sour flavor than these. Feel very mild and sweet and not very sour at all.
I don't remember.
More like rock candy than Smarties to me is what these mouthfeel though identical, like the right amount of like hardness and melt.
Yeah,
I love chalk.
Not chalky though. Like I think of like a Nico wafer as like chalky.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And this is I would still happily eat these.
I don't. Okay. I don't.
Oh, they do say giant rockets on them.
Oh,
okay, so these are super
Mortal says they have small ones too.
Small
okay.
ones.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't. I think these are going in the Cheezies category with me. I wouldn't reach for them, I don't think. But you know,
wait a minute.
What?
Is this what I think it is?
It's not a Skittle. It's like chocolate. It's like more like an M&M than Skittle.
Oh, it's chocolate. Okay,
it's chocolate.
Well, it's a good thing that we're transitioning into the
I like that the box. I'm really enjoying looking at the packaging. And I like how it says, "I'm paper. Je suis un papier."
So, okay. Oh, these are bigger than I thought they were going to be. So tell us about Cyberpunk.
Okay, Cyberpunk. I really wanted to play it because my beloved friends gave me Cyberpunk Red for Christmas last couple of years ago. And I on this channel, I remember Fitz, you and I were talking about Cyberpunk, and you were like, I really need sort of a primer. I need like another medium to kind of learn the lore for those super duper lore heavy games.
Yeah.
I was like, me too. And so all last year I bought Cyberpunk 2077. I watched Edge Runners twice. I went nuts. There was even a beautiful podcast by, that's like an additional story. I really dove into this incredible world created by Mike Pondsmith. Again, a long ass time ago, like 1980 or something, and it is a amazing lore. It is actually like Mr. Pondsmith was built it and just said, okay, from now on, my world is going to just deviate from whatever happens in. So he actually ended up being slightly a precog. Like it's. Unfortunately, a lot of his terrifying things have come to reality. It's just it's one of those lore games. It's like Vampire. So the mechanics are fine. They're not the thing that you're gonna write home about so much. It's the you drop in and you're there in this world that is so cool, so filled with intrigue and violence and classism, and it's enormous, and history really fun and cool. And we were playing with the right table, these dudes that have their own channel that play. The only thing is I could not hear the GM at all. Yeah. that was hard. I forgot them. But
so on the way there, Matt spent the drive over. I drove, and Matt like the whole drive. Once we found coffee, that was priority one. Read me the story of all of it. So I was already pretty riveted, and I'm glad. I think if Matt hadn't done that, I would have been like,
me too,
the whole time. It was a hard game to play at a con again. It is a game I would very happily play more of. And as someone who's currently very stuck where they are in BG3 and about ready to throw in the towel and give it up, looking for their next game, I'm like interested maybe in it being Cyberpunk. Yeah, BG3, and I just can't get past where I am, and I don't know what to do about it. I'm about to.
We're gonna, we're gonna do the naked BG3 game as a crew, and we're gonna get past.
I need y'all to get me through this part.
Don't want to sidetrack, but where are you?
I am at the point where I have to in Act 2. I have to defeat what's the big, not castle, but the big.
Moonrise
Towers. I have to have the Moonrise Towers fight. And I've tried like getting around it and like scaling the walls and like I can't. And all of the side quests have disappeared because I progressed too far past some of them. So I can't pick up more XP to like, I probably need to be more like level 8 or 9, but I think I'm at level 7. So I'm not beefy enough to win the battle and I can't figure out any of the ways around it. And so, if somebody just wants to log in as me and go play it, great.
Look, this might sound like a ripcord or like a terrible option you don't want to go with, but do you have an early save that's like farther back that you could go back to?
The thing is that I could, yes. Like, because I think where it was in the Temple of Shar, which I loved, but was also highly frustrating for me to win. And I think that was the point where I can't, I think part of the thing is that I'm past the point where I can find Daniel and that whole storyline. So we definitely don't have, we can talk about.
We're
talking about Cyberpunk, everybody.
Yeah, we're talking about, but yes.
Smarties, which also someone had a fun fact about Skittle. Where did it go? Where was, Dave said, I learned from someone who manages licenses that the singular form of Skittles is Skittles.
Skittles.
Many Skittles. One Skittles. And it's because we don't have the trademark for Skittle.
Oh my God.
But Smarties, you know what?
You can say Smarties.
I
don't love these.
I don't. I like M&M better.
Way better. These have a grit to them.
Yeah.
And a funk. Like it's like they start weak and then they're like, okay, that's better. But then the grit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Canadians.
The coating to chocolate ratio is off.
But I do. Oh, wait, sorry.
Bye, Matt.
The sweetness is a little cloying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I want to point out these beautiful colors, though. These are unique colors. And it's hard to tell because I'm getting the camera's a little bit too bright, but there's a very beautiful lavender, and a pink, and this green is almost a little more foresty. It's got a lot of blue in it. Anyway, I like the colors, but I have to agree, I'm not. They haven't sold me.
TTP just confessed that Canadians also don't like Smarties. So.
Oh, there you go. What were you doing sending them to us, bro?
Maybe this is like a psychological test. Like,
he was making sure that we
things that they don't like, or vice versa, then we will.
That we weren't just lying and placating and saying we liked things just to make them feel good.
That was our litmus test to make sure
that
we
was the litmus test.
I like that. Okay, so people are asking questions about Cyberpunk.
Okay.
I think we can answer a couple of these. So would you use the books as a setting guide if you had more preferred system for running Cyberpunk games?
Yeah, I told Elliot that absolutely. I really don't. I could not tell you the first thing about the mechanics. I don't think it matters. Like the first 2 hours were pure role playing.
Yeah.
But we didn't do anything. Did we even roll a die?
No, because the way that this one was set up, and I think Matt and I knew going in this was going to be kind of strange. This was a 3-part game at the con that they were letting anybody play in any of the parts just based on signups. So there were a couple people at the table who were doing a complete playthrough and playing the same character for all 3 sessions because each story built together. And then there were those of us like Matt and I who were only dropped. And so we were in session 2 of 3 is where we played. So something had already happened to get us to where we were. And then it was our table's responsibility for kind of getting to the next checkpoint.
Yeah.
And why am I always at the table? Is it me? Is it me? Why am I at cons always at the table that goes over? I look around at other tables like wrapping up before time.
Right.
I'm never at those tables. Never.
Elliot, Canada, what is your preferred Cyberpunk system? I'm curious now. But I just want to know what that is because I could definitely see how this one. It's fine. It's very. I really couldn't tell you anything about it. Yeah. Unlike Dragonbane, which was just fluttery and delicious. However, I will be happy to teach and help this year anybody who wants to learn Cyberpunk because I will be GMing Cyberpunk at GenCon 2025 this year. And so I have to learn it. So if y'all do know it, just
wait. We want to hear more about that after we try
There we go.
Caramilk.
Oh, wait, are we doing the cookie though? We need to go back to some cookies.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, we're starting mild. You're right.
I'm wondering if
butter tart before maple, maybe.
Oh yeah, butter tart before maple.
Oh,
sure
okay. TTP. I didn't refrigerate my butter tart. Am I gonna regret this?
You might.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Was that meant to be refrigerated, or is this the kind of thing that will, stay good until 2035, no matter where you put it? You're fine. Okay, good. Thank you.
Great.
Cool.
I've
I love a
definitely eaten
pastry. I love a pastry more than just about any other kind of dessert.
Okay.
So I'm pretty excited about this one.
I think Allison, because we've tried some of these, and I love them, and I just gave one to Lindsay, and she loved it. I think though you hit it 100% on the head in your description.
What these are to
Very
me,
crumbly.
it's pecan pie without the pecans. That's exactly with a kind of shortbread-ish pastry.
So good.
They're delicious, but that's what that center part. And I'm very opinionated about pecan pie. You will never catch me making pecan pie with Karo syrup. It is only to be made with Yellow Label or Golden Eagle. And I'm betting these are Karo, but
Oh my god.
Oh, buddy. Yeah. 10 out of 10. I would eat the whole thing.
Really good.
Oh yeah, danger zone. This is going to affect my A1C check in 6 months.
those are good.
Yeah.
Those are very tasty. But I want a pecan. I want pecans in there.
I would put a pecan. Well, I think you could. I think you could salt some pecans and then just put one. Just shove it in there. That's a perfect amount of pecan pie, actually.
I think I could. These are pretty rich. I could only do one of these.
Yeah, agreed. I would want to eat more, but I don't know that I can go past that.
I'm pretty satisfied with the one. Woo! But yeah, it needs pecans. Pecans.
Good though.
Do love a good textural component. Oh my god.
Yep.
Okay, so Jeff says you can buy them with pecans too. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
come on in.
Are they still
Hey,
called
everybody.
butter tarts? Or are they called mini pecan pies if you buy them with pecans?
Snackos.
Elise!
Elise! Have you
Elise
come
is
to
gonna try some snacks? Yeah.
Elise wants some snacks too.
I want to know if you're gonna have snacks.
I love these.
No.
Wow.
What?
Interesting. You had these before.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh wow. Well, nobody here likes them, including Canadians. So they're all yours.
Yep.
Yeah, those are hers. Those
Elise.
are a gift
love
to
that.
her.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay, I'm gonna.
When they have pecans.
I'll go on mute while you talk about that. And oh wait.
Wait,
more snacks.
you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, get in here.
Bye.
Yay! No, we need to know who likes all of the things.
I don't know.
He's gone.
What was it? Have her try the. What was the other thing that we
Lady
weren't
Pony
jazzed
for the
about?
win.
Lady Pony.
Lady Pony. Amazing. Yeah, so Matt is GMing Cyberpunk.
All the Talisorian games. The Mike Pondsmith games. He started a company with his wife. They had a son. I don't know the order of things. Now the son writes games as well.
Okay.
So they have Cyberpunk, a Cyberpunk side project, I guess. The Witcher. So they've got all of the, you know what I'm saying.
Which are you're doing Witcher 2, right?
I'm doing Witcher 2 apparently, and then there's another one I haven't heard, and there's a brand new one that I will probably be doing as well because it's brand new. So
is doing that because I'm so evil.
You are
the
evil.
very
I did
last
give it to
Daggerheart
you instantly.
GM spot. Yeah, I'm so evil. Matt gave it to me. Matt was like, Allison, you take that one.
Yeah.
So I will be
That's true.
GMing 5 sessions of Daggerhart at GenCon. So
We want everybody to just come to GenCon this year and fill our tables with fun.
Yeah.
And I'm having so much fun already putting together my audio my assisted listening device. It's going to be great. I've been working with Daniel in the Discord. He's also building a system as a GM. Bladebound, Rice Combo. How many names? So it's going to be a joy to sit at the table and hear things. And I can't wait.
And you're
I'm
going to
really
help me build
honored
a system
and I can't wait.
too, right, Matt?
Say what?
I said, you're going to help me build one of the systems for my
Sure.
tables too, right? I think I
Yes.
just assumed you were, but I realized I never said that part out loud. Where is GenCon? Indianapolis, Indiana, the first weekend of August. So it's like July 31st through like August 3rd, I think, are the specific dates. Yes, Seth, I will need. So when Matt and I played Daggerheart last year, this guy pulled out a 3D printed ship because it was a piratey adventure.
Yeah.
As an exclusively digital GM, I don't know what I'm doing in person. So any help anybody wants to give me.
What was his name again? Because I met him at Drew and I had him at
Was he another Matthew?
PAX.
I think it was a Matthew, wasn't he?
I think you're right.
I think it was Matthew.
And his daughter like draws some. He was great.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, we also
And Kai
now have...
is Kai.
Kai will be GMing Tales of the Valiant, and our friend Rachel from Faint Divinities will also be. So Rice Combo, Rachel of Faint Divinities, and I will all be doing Daggerheart. Kai will be doing Tales of the Valiant. Matt will be doing Cyberpunk Red, Witcher, a couple others. So Gen Con, let's go, y'all.
Too many tables that I want to play at.
Yeah,
I know.
This has been a dream of mine, though, like a goal for me for 2 or 3 years now. Ever since I went to a convention, I was like, you know what?
You've been talking about it forever.
Gosh darn it, I could do that. So, yes,
this has not been a dream
Dreamweaver.
of mine, but like most things, I let Matt talk me into things, and my life is better for it.
I let Matt drag me through life.
If I just do what Matt says, I'm usually a lot better off than if I do what I say. Let's get real. Okay, I need to make a confession about these. There's a version of these that they sell at Trader Joe's every fall, and I love them. I buy multiple boxes. I'm sure these are going to be better because they're Canadian, but I'm curious how they're going to stack up against the Trader Joe's version.
This is the stack I've been most curious about because I too like a couple of those Trader Joe cookies in the fall every now and then.
Smell already is.
It's a strong smell.
This is like a whole heap and stack of pancakes in front of you.
My friend Zach is originally from Vermont, and he is obsessed with something there called a maple creamy, which is like a maple froyo. This is giving maple creamy vibes.
Mm-hmm.
This is better than the Trader Joe's, as expected. It's more flaky and light. Stronger maple flavor.
I have no context, but it's real good. Wow.
Yeah.
No, those are perfect. Those are I love this.
I'm guessing that Canada probably has a whole lot less, even in snack food like this, less messed up ingredients than we put into our food here in the States. So, when you go, in my experience, when you go to, say, Mexico, similarly, like if you have Doritos, like Doritos in the States are just like, whatever, they're Doritos, they're okay. You go get a bag of Doritos in Mexico and buckle up. That you're in for a Dorito experience like you've never had. So,
and on the bag they say you are going to die if you eat these.
Yeah,
they say too much fat, too much everything.
Wait, next are we doing the one chip challenge next? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, no, I was just saying like the difference between the Trader Joe version and the Canadian version.
Yeah,
I'm wondering if it's just like ingredients and probably love that put into it.
Just a higher,
Trader Joe's puts in chemicals and hate.
I mean, if nothing else, like the biscuit, the cookie biscuit itself is like lighter and more enjoyable, like fluffier,
more delicate.
Thank you.
Only DT will care. This is made by something called Leclerc. It's F1 cookies.
F1 cookies.
There's an F1 driver named Sean.
Somebody asked if you guys were GMing for companies. I believe it's the same company but different.
Envoy.
Envoy.
Yeah, and I answered in the chat.
Oh, okay.
I was told that was the way to go by our friend Rachel.
Yeah,
Rachel. And probably, I don't know about Kai. No, I think Kobold is direct. I think.
Yeah.
So,
and Kai is also going to be leading a playtest of Kobold's cozy RPG.
I've got to plan that.
Oh man, I'm coming to that. Kai, save me a seat, please.
Same.
Cozy
mysteries. The bookie. I mean, he really was kind of a bookie for Envoy was,
and his name was
really
Vinny.
Delightful.
Even more bookie.
Vinny the Booker.
Vinny.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, we love him.
He's so great. Very nice.
Forget about it. So I was about to, when we were talking, like when you said the one chip challenge Fitz, like I'm speaking this into existence now. Our collective dream is to be on an episode of Hot Ones. I feel like this is our entry point to it, and then DT's here in the
I'm going to tap out
chat.
really early on that.
Well, I want the chat to weigh in. In what order do y'all think we're going to tap out? I would love to hear from
round
y'all.
one. That's me.
Who the order and in what round do you think we're each going and scene?
We could do that. We could do that. You know how it's not as good as the original Hot Ones show with Sean Evans.
Yeah.
Right, Sean Evans. But they do have the verses now, which is pretty fun, where it's like just the celebrities are like asking each other questions. I don't like it as much as the original, but I do like the verses too.
Are we doing these next, or are we doing candy bars next?
I think these are, for me, these are more like headliners.
Okay. Ooh. Sure.
And this is why we have a snack captain.
Yeah,
and these are not to say that no shade. These also look exciting. I'm going to say Caramilk is probably a milder flavor than Coffee Crisp.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
I am running out of space, y'all. Y'all,
KBH Media has me winning the Hot Ones challenge. I think you're wrong.
You've got me as going out second. Oh, Drew this person does not know.
Drew has you winning, but then Seth seconded Kyle.
Okay. Here's a lore thing about me. When I was in grad school and very poor, I used to eat chips and salsa for dinner a lot, and both Drew and my cousin used to tell me to stop buying the hot salsa because I would just sit there and sweat and cry and just love it.
I think it would be Evan, Matt, and I would tie, and then Fitz would take it all the way. Is how I think it would go down.
I would definitely go all the way. By the way.
Yeah. No, I think it's who I think it just depends on who like the bomb wrecks the most.
Yeah.
Right. I think we could all do it. It's just who could like clamp down through
This is why I said Fitz all the way. For the record, Matt.
Yeah.
Drew is why I said that. Fitz will make it out of stubbornness.
That too.
I get it.
Yes.
But I think me too stubbornness. I think if there's anything competitive about me, is the show must go on. It's versus me, and so I'm going to get
vomit and diarrhea at the table. Not allowed.
Point,
to be clear, my allergic reaction is more of like it just gets like mega acid reflux is sort of what it feels like, or like
ouch.
Just like bubbly.
Here's what I think. I think Evan might go out first, but I will cry first. That would be my bet. All right, you said that we're going to do Caramilk first and then Coffee Crisp?
This is what I'm the most excited about because I love Caramilk in England. I love Caramello here. I love this is obviously the better Cadbury's. American Cadbury's is Hershey's, unfortunately. Yeah. So this is probably my favorite of the day. I love this stuff.
Yeah.
You've already had it. You've already tried it. I'm gonna say.
I couldn't wait. I just went for it. Sorry.
What is the key? What's the keyhole in the eggs? It's to unlock the flavors.
Deliciousness.
It's your butthole if you're allergic to milk.
Okay. Yeah. Unlock the key. Just let it all.
The portal potty key.
Yikes.
This is
really the portal potty.
I won't say I'm not going to criticize this candy, but this is not my flavor profile. I don't like. I mean, I like caramel, but there's something about maybe it's caramel and milk chocolate. I'm less of a milk chocolate guy. I'm not into this.
Okay,
I'm not saying it's bad or not a quality product, but this is not for me.
This is a safe candy bar. Like it's not super exciting, but it's also not like divisive.
No, it's my comfort.
If you didn't know what someone would like, but they were just like, "Hey, get me something sweet," you'd probably be safe with this.
Yeah. I'm not a candy bar person in general. Like I don't. I could honestly, like I could take or leave chocolate. I'm fine with chocolate. I certainly don't dislike it, but it's not something. I'm going to be much more into like a pie, a pastry, some artisanal ice cream or gelato if I'm like have a sweet tooth, rather than like let me go get a candy bar. A candy bar is like stuff I steal from kids after Halloween.
Yeah.
Steal from kids after Halloween. Yes, of course. Naturally.
Just steal the whole kid next time.
No.
There's only one candy bar that I've like that lives in my memory. Like I would instantly say, "What's your favorite candy bar?" That's it. and I'm actually struggling to remember the company because I don't eat like you. I don't eat a lot
Tony
of candy bar stuff.
Chocolonely?
No, that is fantastic. Like really amazing.
That's ours.
No, it was actually in my former hometown, Charleston, South Carolina. There's a company that was local there. It was called, I don't remember the name of it. It was like Sweet Teeth.
Yeah, that's right.
And they made a candied ginger chocolate. That was really amazing.
Wow.
It was like kind of like candied ginger nerds in a chocolate. It was effing good.
Wow.
I do go a little ham for like at Christmas time, the chocolate oranges, but I want the dark chocolate ones, not the milk chocolate ones. I'm with you that I think it's there's not enough caramel and there's too much milk chocolate, and milk chocolate is mid at best for me.
For me, hands down, and AK already knows what I'm going to say. If it's a chocolate bar, it's got to be the Marabou with the little tiny Oreo cookie snacks that's like stamped on top.
The what?
Those are they're
What are you talking about, Willis?
Yeah.
luckily it's a Swedish or no,
candy
it's
store.
technically Finnish. I think it's a Finnish candy bar, but those are the ones that Maria will send to me, and they're danger. I will eat the entire thing in one sitting. No, even if it hurts, because they're just too good.
Even if it hurts.
Even if it hurts.
Is like the Fitz story of food. I just want to point out that as Americans, we're really riling up both the Canadians and the Europeans and UKers with calling them candy bars and not chocolate bars.
I get it.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. They're interchangeable to me. I say both.
We also say cell phones. Get off our junk.
Yeah. We say and do a lot of weird things.
Okay, we have to keep moving on because my stomach, I'm starting to hit the wall, and if we don't just push through, I'm going to have to stop.
Yeah, okay.
Steve,
Fitz,
coffee
crisp.
I don't know if you would make it to the end. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
I don't know.
You know what? For me, if I stopped before the end, it would just be like a volume thing, not a spice thing. Okay. I can push through the spice. It would just be whether or not I have like enough
physical
space
capacity.
In the belly. Yeah.
All right,
Smell of this.
Matt, you want to tell your story now about this one?
Know.
Oh God, is that what we're doing now? Yeah. So I got a panicked last week at GaryCon. I got a panicked. I'm gonna have to turn on the other camera for this. I got a panicked note. You know what? Actually, it was not panicked because that's not what my wife does about dogs. She's very level-headed, pretty much most of the time, unless someone doesn't deliver her salad. But she's like, Mickey got into that box of things. Mickey, our dog, by the way. And the weirdest thing is he's been acting out a lot. It is nothing to do with his desire to eat things. It is pure punishment to us for not hanging out with him. But he ripped this mother up.
He was into it.
He was kind of into it, but as you could see, it wasn't finished. I mean, he doesn't eat the whole thing. He took a bite.
I had a similar experience because it started off. My first bite was like, okay, this is a yes, and then a couple seconds later, like, oh no, this is a hard no way.
The flavor is weird. The mouthfeel for me is a 10. Like it's very like Kit Katian. Mm-hmm. Fitz does not agree. Fitz is not into this at all.
I don't think I'm into it either.
I hate everything about this.
Interesting.
It could be that my dog ate this, but I don't really like it.
I was looking for a way to spit it out. I had no napkins. I had to choke that down. I hated it.
Oh no!
Wow. I liked the center part that was because I love a Kit Kat. I like to I eat the chocolate off the sides of the Kit Kat, and then I eat the top and the bottom, and then I eat the wafers and the melt away chocolate in the middle last.
Oh yeah.
So
I love a wafer. I love a
wafer situation. So
it's the chocolate. That is like a candy bar. That's like a Kit Kat that was downwind of a chemical coffee factory, and I just got some chemical coffee vapors on it.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry, guys. I think that was a TPK. I think that was a
TPK of the mouth.
This TPKed
in your mouth,
my soul. Yeah.
That was a 5 goblin fart in my mouth.
Yes.
That's getting tossed out the window. No.
I like that. Yes. By the way, the way that I just described, I eat things weird. Like most of my friends here in Charlotte know, I eat pizza crust backwards because the cheese part's the best part. Like I always save the best bite for last. So at the same time, Fire Drake says same, and Drew says that is diabolical.
Okay.
And then we got Kinder eggs. Mine did not make it in the mail. Mine shattered in my box.
Oh,
that's what
you know. What was inside yours, though?
How do you open it? Okay,
with the power of your mind.
Oh, I got like a little ring puzzle.
Now I have had these because there is, back in my old neighborhood, there was this bodega called something Lele Mini Mart. We always called it Hot Foods because that was the bigger sign. But they had, somehow they would get like candy and chocolate and ice cream bars that shouldn't exist. Like they had Ben and Jerry ice cream that like bars that you could not find anywhere else. He's definitely getting shit that falls off a truck, but they did have Kinder Surprise, even though it's technically illegal here.
Man, there's all kinds of cool stuff in this little thing.
I know.
I get to make a butterfly.
I'm not sure what it is.
Is what I have a
Mine's
little
a dog.
butterfly thing to make.
Oh, I've got some.
Mine's a
I don't know
dog.
what these things are.
But we do have like Kinder candies here. We just don't have the ones with the prize in the middle. Because I've definitely had like Kinder egg stuff that
I got a
I like
beer.
the ones that like you eat like little Nutella balls with.
Oh.
Weird candy choking hazard.
Is this going to be like a fortune cookie where you kind of want to eat it, but it's never good?
It's not good. It's fine.
Yeah, I've never
I
liked
get
the
excited
taste
about
of them.
the toy.
Yeah. No.
I got a little polar bear and I'm very happy.
Yeah, I got a
That's
dog.
not the point of this, right? The point is that it's a delightful surprise.
Yeah. It's less about the chocolate and more about the surprise inside.
Yep. Okay.
My polar bear's ass won't connect.
We only on the Pocket Dimension Live.
To the main event.
The main event,
folks. So which of these? Maybe we need TTP to
called
weigh in.
JosLouis. Tell me if I'm saying that wrong.
Hey,
it's like JosLouis. JosLouis. And these are called Caramel. Caramel and JosLouis.
Yeah. So TTP, what's the appropriate one to start with, and which is the
I want to
appropriate
end
closer?
on caramel.
Also, TTP is correct. This episode has heroes and villains.
Excellent DM. Excellent DM.
You are a great DM.
Okay.
All right.
Which one did we side?
Hey, everybody.
Jolie?
Yeah, JosLouis.
Oh no! Steph says the things you saved for last are the most disappointing.
Oh no! I'll finish it off with the all dressed.
Honestly, I thought you guys had
Ruffles.
sent us moon pies at first when I opened the package. That's what this looks like to me.
You know what this reminds me of is devil food, like Little Debbie devil food cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit like,
ho-ho.
again, with the milk chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys are really into milk chocolate in Canada, huh? No dark chocolate for you guys.
I am too.
You know
That's
what?
why I should be Canadian.
This I understand why you're saying that maybe this is disappointing, but the thing is there's a nostalgia with this because it tastes like a Little Debbie ho-ho.
Yeah.
What'd you call me?
A ho-ho.
So nice we had to name you twice.
Yeah. So like there's like a childhood nostalgia because the ho-ho was my favorite.
I don't know
That
if
and the
I've
pecan swirls.
Oh, hey.
I don't know if I've I post about like anybody who follows me on social media knows this, but I don't know if I've talked about it in the context of the Pocket Dimension. But there is nothing I love more in this world than a Little Debbie Christmas tree cake. I mean, the second I see those hit the shelf, and they're terrible, and I know it, but it's the nostalgia fits.
Yeah.
Like, you know what?
I
got
love
you
them.
that one year. And then I forgot to give it to you, and it was in my closet for about a year.
Oh, no.
And when I rediscovered it, I was like, should I? Nah.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, those they do freeze. I learned from our buddy Chris Slack, but for me, I don't want them all year. Like I like I eat them in December, and that's enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I even have like Little Debbie Christmas tree cake earrings and a hoodie, and because I just love them.
Now, are they like, with Reese's and other seasonal candies? Or is it like the seasonality of it usually means it's going to be a higher quality?
I think
Or is
so.
it just the same? Yeah.
Well, I mean,
With Reese's, no.
that's
Reese's always.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess I don't like. I like an oatmeal cream pie every now and again, but I don't eat a ton of Little Deborah, so I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know how
Her
fresh.
Christian name, of course.
Yes, Little Deborah.
Little Deborah.
Petite Deborah.
Steph, I'm in full agreement with you.
Yeah. Not my favorite.
I've led my troops astray with my captaining.
No, man.
No.
Main event.
If we had ended with this, oh no, I guess we did the Kinder Egg after, but still, it's fine.
This is cloyingly sweet.
Yeah,
I think because you can see. I don't know if you guys can see this. Like, there's like a bump in the middle of this, right?
Yeah.
So because it's called caramel, I think I thought I was biting into something filled with caramel, and instead it's like a spongy caramel cake covered in chocolate with some kind of cream.
Yeah. It's a caramel. Yeah. Yeah,
But that's,
right. There is some
I
cream in it.
think I have diabetes now from that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flunk my A1C test. I
Diabetes.
just know it.
My name
I'm gonna
is
go
Wilfred
get a little.
Fritzley.
Somebody get me a Metformin subscription.
The JosLouis
Yeah, that's it.
was very nostalgic. The caramel hurt my feelings.
Wow. Okay, so I mean, all right. So if we have to, we gotta get some winners and losers here. I think the savories were the
All
strongest
slapped.
showing in this.
1000%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not say no to any of those round the gaming table ever. Even my least favorite one I still loved.
Fresh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, my hands feel bad.
You know what?
While we're on the subject of hands, everybody sniff your fingers right now. It is a mix of smells. It's like celery
gonna be a short
salts
for us to
and
make,
milk
just
chocolate. And yeah, it's weird. It's getting weird in here.
No, and that's where people are gonna clip it.
Yeah, I noticed that our numbers just plummeted. If you've stuck with us this long, thank you. I needed a big bag for the finale. And it was caramel. I was intrigued by the name, but I am intrigued no more. You hid nothing. There was nothing coy about you.
No.
Yeah.
So good though. So fun though.
Yeah.
So
Everybody
much.
loves to make.
What if this was our job? That would be awesome.
That was the winner of the sweets.
God, what if this was our job? This would
The
be
maple
great.
cookie, I couldn't handle.
Wins
I
it.
couldn't handle this as my job. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. The maple cookie was the best of the sweets. For me, it's these two.
Sure.
And the savory was the ruffle.
Wow.
Yeah.
The maple cookie
about
for you over the butter tart?
Yeah, the butter tart was a little too much. This was light. I like a lighter cookie.
I'm the opposite.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have
tart all the
okay.
way.
Because snacks are measured in a number of ways, both like what tastes good and also like how many of one you could eat.
Right.
I couldn't have more than a couple of these at a time. The salt is overwhelming, but the taste and the texture is so beautiful. So these kind of tie with these for me because I could just eat the whole bag of this.
This is a
Just put
close
it away.
second for me, but the all dressed took first.
Yeah.
But
and then I liked the butter tarts. But I think the maple leaf cookies. I think you're correct. Yes.
I'm gonna get undressed and just cover my body in all dressed.
Yeah.
My body will be an all dressed, undressed, all dressed Wonderland. And I'll just
snap.
shovel them into my mouth.
Evan, I now know exactly what I'm going to wear to the LA Web Fest. I'm going to pull a Lady Gaga and I'm just going to tape bags of this to my
Just little ruffle pasties.
Crunch as you sit down.
I will crunch and crinkle my whole way down.
Listen, if anybody is in Charlotte and knows where I live and wants to come eat some snacks, I have a whole box that's now
know.
open.
Yeah.
Thank God
Yeah.
Christopher is here this weekend because I'm on his own.
Man,
Yeah.
that was so fun.
I am sweaty. I am so sweaty.
I do need to stand up. I'm oftentimes going to be the first person to disparage my country. I do need to qualify this a little bit. Yes, all big box, big corporate chocolate is the worst in the U.S.
There's some like Tony's though
There's
could kick it.
Delicious.
If you haven't had Tony's,
American,
you don't know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah,
You
there's
cannot-
some
you cannot say that.
incredible chocolate.
Yeah.
But yes, you're right. It is the Hershey's is criminal.
The worst.
absolute
You might as well
garbage.
eat soap or plastic bags.
It is
just
chalk.
Sucks.
It literally is chalk. I think it has
It's
chalk
just-
in it. Yeah.
I think it's made from horse dong.
Listen, I bought some chocolate for me and Matt and Lindsay at Bucky's, and that slapped.
That was great.
That was fantastic.
Who
That was
knew
really
gas
good.
station chocolate would slap?
But
But Bucky's
Yeah.
dough.
Like,
I
but
did not
they
expect
have
it.
these they're like discs, and so they have both dark chocolate and milk chocolate variations. And the best one, it was dark chocolate with a cookies and cream filling. All day, every day, delicious. I will stand. And I had the same. I was like, because normally I'm like American chocolate is trash, but I was like, no, this is high key
Vosges?
good.
Okay,
You guys remember
Jack.
Vosges?
No.
VOSGES or something?
Yeah,
No.
bougie. That's a good one.
I don't know if
Here
I
in
think they were
Chicago.
American.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
Chicago.
it's a Chicago. Okay, yeah. There's
Why-
you could get
why
one that was
nobody knows
like
what they are. Yeah.
chocolate with bacon bits inside,
Yes.
all kinds of different crazy flavors.
Oh
So-
yes, okay, I do remember. Yes.
Yeah, there's artisanal, kind of indie rock chocolate, sweet teeth that we mentioned before.
Hmm.
You got to try those before you lay down that kind of
Yeah.
comment. But if you're talking Hershey's, you're right.
You're
correct.
Now, Jax asked about Tony's, and I actually happen to have. I got some the other day. So it's this. This is Tony's.
good.
I like the hazelnut.
What is it? I've
It's
never
it's just chocolate. My
do
only
you get it?
complaint, though, the grocery store.
Whole Foods and
literally never
Yeah.
seen it.
it was they actually had some at, I almost bought some AK. They had some at the little coffee shop at GaryCon in the hotel.
Oh.
I was like,
Yeah, I missed it.
I kept forgetting. Anyway,
It's really good.
It's
my
free
only
trade,
complaint.
just like the thing.
Yeah, I think so. And I think they're
Anti-slavery.
union. Yeah, they're union owned as well, I believe. But my only complaint with this is that they like chop it into these chaotic triangles.
Yes.
Nobody wants that.
that is true.
Give us a give us a grid.
That is
Okay,
true.
I want a
It is.
grid. I don't want when I go to clap off a piece of chocolate. I don't want
You
to have
should
these weird
show
triangle shapes. I want
show AK
consistency.
know
because
exactly
it's
what you
hard.
Have any of y'all, and this goes to chat too, because I have any of y'all tried Dubai chocolate? Because that is on my list of like I really
what
it's
is
all
this?
over TikTok.
That's insane.
What is this?
This is
I'll eat
insanity.
chaos.
Nobody wants this.
I'm with Steph. I'd eat that. That would not.
Nobody
bother me
asked
at
for
all.
this. Nobody wants this.
So the
Oh,
Dubai chocolate,
chaos.
it's like toasted, shredded pastry with a pistachio cream that then they shove into a chocolate bar. So you bite into it, and it's like crunchy and sweet and nutty and chocolatey. And I want it, and I haven't had it yet. And now they make like Dubai chocolate peanut butter and Dubai chocolate covered strawberries and
I love Mexican chocolate. Carmen, my stepmother-in-law, brought back some Ecuadorian chocolate, and that was shockingly good. I did not expect.
Okay.
Coconut flavors in there, but not only that. Some caramelly things, different, but real good.
I think the trend, you don't see it as much anymore, but like cayenne and like pepper in your chocolate, that's overrated. IMO.
Yeah, it can be.
But
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
Look, TTP.
TTP
Wow.
and stuff.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Y'all
Thank
check
y'all
out
so
Project
much.
Rollplay.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah,
Yes,
Project Rollplay
please.
is linked in our show notes. Please go check them out because, pioneering the way for bringing mental health and TTRPGs together.
Yeah, go show them the love.
Fitz and Biv though, did we completely hijack the chitter chatter part of this? Did you have any news and stuff you wanted to report?
I didn't. You know what? I thought that the GaryCon chat wasn't gonna be as exciting as it was, so I had backup topics,
downplayed
which we
it.
will
We
save
downplayed
for
it.
later.
Yeah.
Because normally when we do a post-con wrap-up, it's usually pretty quick. It doesn't need to take the whole hour, but we'll save the other topics for later.
Okay. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you guys. all of y'all.
Chipper chatter.
The chipper chatter. Let's get at her.
Now I've got
Let's scatter.
snacks 4 times.
Yeah, I need to go eat a whole big salt lick right now.
I just need to walk. I need to take a walk. I need a brisk stomp around the block, and then I'll be good to
Take
go.
a 10-minute walk, regulate your blood sugar.
Drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next week, hot wings. That's
Joel,
right.
you're great, man. You are great. Thank you for doing that. Thanks for
braving the border crossing.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Glad that you weren't, punished for it. Thanks for the creepy ass baby
Rascals.
dick. And seriously, with all of our hearts, Steph and Joel, we very much are excited for y'all. Apparently, everything has been going great, which we want to continue in every way. It could happen any time, so we'll be thinking about you until I can't wait to meet.
I know, it's like here. It's
Baby
like
Phoenix.
gonna happen like imminently, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, please name your little baby Phoenix. Phoenix.
Fee. Just Fee. That's a good name.
Little Phoebe.
Right, nice Fee.
Okay.
Wow, you guys. I feel like we've been on a journey
Let's
together.
dismount.
I love it.
Yeah, everybody. Aerate. Oh yeah.
See,
like
I chose
magical
correctly
Monday.
today. I really did. I knew that I
what am
needed
I-
a ventilation.
I chose correctly because I'm not wearing any pants.
There we go.
We need
There
to
we
pivot.
go. That's it.
Y'all have no way to confirm nor deny that, so I'll just let your
Let it be.
imaginations do the work.
Let it go. I love it.
All right.
Until next week.
Amazing.
Until next
Until
week.
next week, you guys.
We'll see y'all later.
Friday,